Good morning, good afternoon, and good night wherever you are. Welcome to My Creative Life. I'm Key, and right now I'm about to deliver to you another universal message. Today's message is going to be a spiritual update. It's going to reveal things to you, me, all of us, because we're all a collective. And everything that I send to you is in nothing but unconditional love, highest of highest powers, okay? Nothing that is with ill intention. All this is angel messages and it's meant to motivate you and help you to get through your life circumstances. Okay, so with that being said, any of my messages are always timeless and will apply to you whenever you see the video. Okay, and with that being said, let's get right into this read, starting off with my Isis Oracle deck. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. The overall message that I'm receiving for this specific read is that a lot of people are looking to attain goals that have been outside of them for a long time. You've felt like your goals may be way bigger than you can attain, but the universe wants to reveal to you a few things about your goals and it wants to guide you in attaining those goals. Okay, so let's see what the universal message is for today. And we have Portal of Light. She glides on wings through time and space. She glides on wings through time and space. Now, I'm being drawn to the phrase through time and space. Okay, so the universe sees that you're struggling with the idea of attaining the goal because it may seem like this goal is so far away or it will happen years from now, it will happen decades from now. And that is a bit discouraging for you. And the universe wants you to really reanalyze how you plan on achieving this goal. Um, you need to break your goals down into smaller, attainable, and measurable goals that you can reach daily. Okay, so making small steps towards your goals will help you to glide through time and space. It will become easy for you to attain what you will attain, and you will feel happy while doing it because you see those successes every day, and that is going to encourage you. Okay, so Portal of Light, you have the light at the end of the tunnel, or this message is actually revealing to you exactly what you needed to know. Okay. Um, so making your goals a lot more attainable and measurable and breaking them down will make you have this sense of success, this sense of motivation, and you'll feel that it is easier than it may have seemed. Okay. Your goal may have seemed like it's just way, way, way beyond you and it's going to take so long and you're far away from it. But that is not the case. The universe wants you to know that it is possible to attain exactly what you would like to attain. Okay. Let's see what else the universe wants you to know about this specific situation in your life. What is it that my collective need to know about their goals? Ooh, you guys want to know a lot of stuff about your goals. You want to know the specific details. And excuse me, my nose is running. Give me a few seconds here. So there are specific things that you want to know about your goal. You want to know all the details about it. And the universe is giving you confirmation that, yes, you will achieve it. Here we have the rising sun, the divine solar child reborn. The divine solar child reborn. So this is something that you already know the steps. You already know how to get to it. You have practiced this before. Maybe you've already started this venture, whether it be a business venture, whether it be a certain project. You've already done this before and you've done this to completion. There was something that might have taken you off of your path, or you might have taken some time away from it or retired from it, and you know how to do it. I'm getting this because of the keyword reborn, which means born again. It means that this is a rebirth, a renaissance of sorts. You are going to do it again. Okay, so you're about to reclaim the goal that is yours. You are about to awaken again, and you're about to take the proper habits and precautions in your life to create this goal. All right, so I'm dealing with a group here that is very knowledgeable, a group that is very successful. You have had many achievements in your life. You kind of come off as a know-it-all sometimes. You kind of know a lot of things. You're very highly intelligent. You may feel that life sometimes gets in the way, and most of the time it's true. What your battle is staying focused on the goal, but not becoming overly obsessed with it to the point where you're disappointed with the work that you do. Let's see. What else does the universe want you to know? Flower of life, divine creativity and manifestation. So this group that I'm speaking to is a group of people who are advanced. You already know the steps of manifestation. You already know how to get to what you want. It's just, how do you get back on track? How do you regain that sense of faith, the sense of magic that comes with staying on track and receiving those goals? You have a habit. This group here has a habit of creating more goals on top of goals on top of goals. The universe is saying, really, it is time to slow down, okay? Time and space. It's time to slow down and really allow the universe to bring forth those manifestations and to feel that feeling state of completion, feel that feeling state of success. It's not always about quickly attaining the next step, quickly attaining the goals. That can actually zap the magic out of your entire process here. So divine creativity and manifestation, flower of life, you have to take a step back and just allow yourself to be the achievement, okay? You're allowing yourself to be the achievement rather than going to the next thing, going to the next thing. Okay, I got this. Now I have to go to this. Now I have this. Now I have to go to this. You have to slow your mind down, okay? So let's move forward. Oh, we have another one. Enter the chamber of healing. Healing in the divine chamber of the Lady Isis. Okay, so a lot of you have had these patterns due to anxiety, due to high levels of stress, where you always feel like, now that I have this thing, now I have to get to the next thing. This is not a state of abundance, really. It's not a state of consistency. This is a state of desperation almost. It's like you are not allowed to, feels like you're not allowed to just enjoy the moment because you have so much on your plate, okay? So I just want to take this moment to let you know that attaining things is not a cover-up for living life. Attaining things and attaining goals is not a cover-up for life. It shouldn't be your only sense of happiness in your life to have this thing, to move to the next thing. Although we are human beings and we are basically hardwired to attain things, we also have to be beings, meaning we are not always doing to get. We are not always doing to receive. We are being in the state of reception. We are being in the state of bliss. We are being in the state of happiness that comes with attaining goals, okay? You guys have this amazing power to manifest materialistic things really, really quickly. You might find it easy to have cars. You find it easy to have homes. You find it easy to go through promotions at work. You find it easy to have, but you are always caught up in the process of having rather than experiencing. So that's something to sit with there. Let's move on to the next deck and reveal more about this message. Ooh, right off the bat, the High Priestess. You're very, very, very spiritually connected. You are a person who knows what it's like to have an abundance of materialistic things, but it is now time for you to step into this High Priestess energy, okay? You are well respected. People look at you like you are magical. People look at you like, wow, like you're an inspiration. But there's something along this message that is saying, like, maybe you are looking to deepen your experience with life. Let's see what that is. Deepening your experience with life. Universe, can we clarify this message a bit more? Let's clarify that message. Deepening your experience of life. Pages of Wands in reverse. Pages of Wands in reverse. You have very, very strong discipline and set rituals. You are a person who says they're going to do something and you do it. Okay? That is amazing. We have Pages of Wands in reverse. Pages of Wands here is symbolizing the spirit of almost uncertainty with creation. It is feeling like, anything can go. You are not a person who likes that kind of feeling. You're a person who likes to be in control. You like to know what's going on. You like to set your goals. You set high goals so that you know that you're going to achieve them. But there is something in this message that needs to be revealed. There is something deeper there. You are always easily rewarded. This is like goddess energy here. Goddess energy, godlike energy, emperor, empress energy, king of cups in reverse here. King of cups in reverse. There is a lack of emotional attachment in your life. There is a lack of emotional attachment in your life. Maybe you feel like you're like kind of like a robot. Like you get up, you do this thing, and you get this thing. You get up, you do this thing, and you get this thing, but you're not allowed to experience your emotions. Let's see what else we have here. Maybe you feel like you always have to hold it together, but you're not allowed to just be who you are. You can't like break character, it feels. Okay, you have Ace of Wands here. Ace of Wands, you are very much spiritually advanced and spiritually aware. You know how to get what you want. You know what to do, as stated before. But it's almost like this is becoming redundant to you. As I've said, the Emperor energy is coming out. You're very much in control. You're very great at making decisions. What is it that this collective group wants in their life? What is it that this collective group wants in their life, universe? Ooh. Four of Cups in reverse. You want more happiness. You want more happiness. So what just came to mind is that some people here are maximalists and they want to become minimalists. It means that you have all of these things, but you want to experience a happiness that is separate from material. So a lot of you may be going through a spiritual awakening where you want to get rid of a lot of materials that you have. You might be wanting to give away a car in order to, reduce your waste. I'm kidding, reducing waste. You guys are looking for more ways to experience life that is not just about attaining goals. Some of you may be going on retreats. I'm hearing new habits, specifically habits that include exercising, maybe a trip. I'm hearing maybe some people here might be going to spiritual retreats. If you're into ayahuasca or DMT, maybe there is a medicinal way of awakening or connecting to the universe that you're seeking. The people that I'm speaking to, it feels like you have already achieved high-ranking positions in your workplace. You always feel like no matter what, everything will go your way, which is not necessarily a bad thing at all. It's not a bad thing to feel like things will go your way. It's not a bad thing to have that level of confidence. I understand that you want that magic and inspiration to return to you and your life. Okay, universe, what else does this group need to know? King of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and Five of Wands in reverse. This group that I'm speaking to, you're very great leaders. You're very wealthy people. You might have been born into a family that already has money and already has everything figured out. You had a very great structure growing up, and it's been easy for you to attain. I'm getting a sense of there is a void that you need filled in your life. Maybe you felt like you look at people who have gone through adversity and you're like, wow, they have a certain character that I don't have. And while it can appear that, there is a deeper level of character that other people, have, there is a need for you to turn within yourself and see that even though you don't have that sense of depth, at least like how you think you should have, or that you think is attached with adversity, even though you don't have that sense of adversity in your life, you still offer a purpose in this world, okay? You still offer some form of happiness or experience or lesson for people around you. So this group is like role model A1 kind of group here. You guys are like high level achievers. You did everything in your life right. You did everything that you needed to do. Your life hasn't been unnecessarily difficult. And you know what? It's time for you to get more creative. It's just time for you to get more creative. 3 of Wands, all about creativity. Love when that happens. 3 is the number of creation, okay? It's just time for you to get creative. It's time for you to explore your mind. It's time for you to reduce your need to impress others and just do what you'd like to do. So I'm getting that a lot of you might need to step into writing poetry, doing art, just cutting loose and letting free. You feel like you've been stiff your entire life, right? You just don't let loose. You're afraid of how people receive you. You're afraid to lose your reputation. It has always been important for you to keep a certain image. And that has created this sense of, well, as long as I'm doing everything right, everything should be okay. I don't want to make a fool of myself, because if I make a fool of myself, other people are going to look at me this way. This read is really telling me that it's time to step out of that. It's really time to step out of that and just do what you feel, okay? You've done everything right. You've done more than enough. You haven't had any challenges, so this is a moment of celebration for you. You should celebrate. You should create. You should do things that are inspiring and different and new, okay? Maybe some of you will be taking like dance classes or doing Kundalini yoga, doing things like visiting monks in Tibet, just experiencing life. And you have been financially blessed to do such things. That is a blessing, okay? You're blessed to go ahead and live life and experience life. So a lot of people here might be retiring early. A lot of people here might be retiring early and just allowing themselves to travel and relax. This kind of I'm getting the sense that this is making you kind of nervous because you haven't had time where you're not working. You're not doing things for other people or for a certain level, okay? And the question that's coming up is, how do I attain spiritual awakening without losing my mind? How do I attain spiritual awakening without losing my mind? Do I have to go through a dark night of the soul or some form of depression or some form of loss in order to gain a spiritual understanding? Now, what I'm getting here is you don't have to do that. You're on another path. You're on another frequency that allows you to, you're so divinely protected. Like, it allows you to be protected, but also attain a certain level of wisdom and knowledge that will offer value to other people around you. So the card that I just pulled with the Universal Messages deck is, do wealthy people have to spend all their money to feel wealthy? No, that's silly. They don't even have to spend a cent, do they? Oh, so you have it. Oh, you so have it made, the universe. So this is more confirmation to me that you have done a great job at saving, at buying stocks, investing, whatever it is that has you financially well off. You've done a very good job with maintaining wealth, and now it's just time to enjoy your wealth. This feels like there's a brewing excitement of, what am I going to do now? What do I do? Do I do something with my mind? Do I do something with my body? Do I do something with my spirit? You have a lot of options and a lot of choices here. Some of you may be tapping into gifts that you may not have known that you've had. This is going to be initiated by you taking a new action or doing a new thing, which is maybe going to a class or so. Like, it could be simple classes like pottery classes or art classes. There is something that will just stimulate a new love for life within you. I'm getting the message that you're going to be picking up new hobbies. You might be starting a new collection of some sort. I'm going to go ahead and read off this card that I just pulled here. Psst, it's me again, the universe. You deserve more, you know, much more. Try this. Stop trying to predict and therefore limit where it's going to come from. Just know it's going to come and let me figure out the rest. So the universe wants you to take a step back and reduce the frontal lobe activity. It wants you to stop always having the answers and stop expecting a certain answer, which is very different from what you're used to, because you always kind of know what to do. You always have this level of discipline, the set rules of how the world works, and you've been pretty accurate with it. But you have a bigger purpose and you have another level of enjoyment to experience. And what needs to happen, what God wants you to do, is to surrender those habits and some of those disciplines to explore more of who you are, okay? So having the answers is a good thing, but having magic is another thing. With having magic comes uncertainty. And when I say magic, I mean having faith. I mean believing in something greater, understanding the bigger picture of life. So when you have this set of rules, it kind of binds you to certain situations. You always have the same answers, and it takes away from the faith that you could have, the new revelations that you can experience within your life. Okay, let's go ahead and get a keyword for you right now. A lot of people actually look up alignment, jumps right out. Integration, harmony, and balance. All of who I am is in perfect alignment and well-being. The phrase that was coming in was that a lot of people actually look up to you because you always have it put together. You always have the right answers. You might give solid advice to many people and they follow through on your advice and they've seen great successes within their life. That is a really good thing. I'm talking to people who are literally ascended masters incarnated into this 3D realm. What a pleasure. So a lot of you have lived a lot of lifetimes. You've already assimilated your human experiences with your spiritual experience, and you've come here to teach the world, and you've given those lessons. You've set yourself as a role model for how to be in this world and how to live in this world, okay? Assertion, activation, energizing, vitality. My inner fire is vibrant and alive. So you have an inner fire that is vibrant and alive, and this inner fire is going to ignite more passions, more hobbies, more expression of who you are, okay? I'm speaking to people who have spiritual authority. I'm speaking to people who are also, you are very much aware of basically all the mysticism that goes behind religion, which is really freaking cool. You know the mysticisms behind religion. You could also just know how the systems and processes work for businesses, corporations. You've held a very good character and you have very great integrity when it comes to the way that you've conducted yourself in life, okay? Gonna pull one more thing. Fire element. Standing, okay, this is just telling me yoga poses here, but this is the fire element. So that's confirmation for some of you who are going to be doing Kundalini awakenings. So the qualities of fire is heating, transforming, intense, bright, and energetic. A lot of you will have a sense of vitality restored. I'm getting a lot of messages about resting. So a lot of you will have a lot of time to rest and replenish and regenerate. And you're going to do this in a way that's very much comfortable for you, meaning you're going on vacations, okay? I see vacations, I see spas, I see just like this time to just be in life rather than do life. That is beautiful. Some of you will have cathartic releases really soon where you're like, holy crap, like maybe you're going to look back and you're also going to see, I worked so hard. I worked so hard. And oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this day to finally just feel this feeling. You're being greatly rewarded for your efforts here. Let's see what Archangel Michael wants to say about this. Your steadfastness has been honored. That's the message that I'm receiving right now. Your steadfastness has been honored. Lean on God and the angels for support. A lot of you will be awakened to your religion again. Maybe you're learning more about different religions. The religion that's coming to mind is Baha'i. I hope I'm saying that right, because some words are just like, very difficult to pronounce. I don't know everyone's native languages and native pronunciations, but Baha'i is a religion that combines all religions. And maybe you will find an interest in Baha'i. Some of you will find interest in understanding more religions and finding the connection. And some of you may actually be traveling to places that have religious symbolism. Yes, so you're returning to God to find a deeper meaning in life. That's great. That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. Let's see what else Archangel Michael wants to say. And as I'm doing this read, I just feel this energy that's just very relaxed and just still. So a lot of you here are very familiar with meditation. You're very familiar with conspiracy theories or theories that are outside of the norm. So I'm talking to people who have knowledge of esoterics and different philosophies. You guys are very knowledgeable. You're very knowledgeable about hidden knowledge and what this life is. But now you're having the chance to really just allow it to be. So you've heard the word synchronicities, but have you experienced synchronicities, right? You know that the universe speaks to you in numbers. You've heard of Tesla's quotes, but have you actually ever experienced them? That's what the universe is asking right now. You and your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe. So this is a very specific message coming through with this Archangel Michael card. Some of you are scared to go off at the deep end. You're scared that you might lose your mind. You're scared that you'll be seen as like this crazy person for having these philosophical understandings. This is something that's kind of radical for you and your community. Some people have just lived their lives one way the entire time, and you were actually programmed to live your life one way an entire time, and you've kind of been scared to delve deep into these other philosophies because you wouldn't have anyone to relate with. You're scared that people or your loved ones, your immediate family, your kids, your spouse may see you as like a threat, kind of, or may see you as like, like, do you have like mental illness, or why are you thinking like this? This is a weird way to think. And you worry about them feeling safe around you. The universe wants you to know that you'll be accepted, and maybe you're overthinking that. Maybe you should just allow yourself to think these certain ways and bring creative ideas and philosophical ideas into your life. Your loved ones will not think differently of you because they are your loved ones, okay? Some things, you're meant to be the person that's making people think, okay? You're meant to be provoking thoughts. That's what you're meant to do. Self-respect. So your reputation, as I've said, it's very much something that is of importance to you. You don't want to ruin your reputation. You don't want to ruin your image. You've done everything the right way. You have a high level of integrity. and you don't want to mess up with yourself and how you see yourself and whatever you do for yourself. You have a very strong fear of messing up. The universe wants you to spend more time outdoors. Thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. So yeah, a lot of you are going to be going on vacations. I'm getting a message here that, and this is going back to family, and this might not be for everybody. Somebody is about to leave their family in the search of self. Maybe you got married really early. You did everything the right way. This feels like this is a male figure. This is a male figure that may have just followed in the footsteps of all the people around them. And maybe you just haven't had time to really understand who you are or feel out what it is to be yourself. You've just kind of done everything that everyone programmed you to do. And it wasn't necessarily a bad thing, but it did stifle your independence and your sense of self. It's like you haven't had a chance to listen to your own voice. And some of you, I hope you don't leave your families as in like divorcing and just like abandoning a family, but some of you will need to take some time to self and really listen to who you are. You're going on a journey of self discovery, that's for sure. Write about your thoughts and feelings. You might want to journal and write down what you're feeling. Write about your thoughts and feelings, and you'll find new inspirations in your thoughts and feelings. So a lot of you have had suppressed emotions because you weren't able, and I'm being drawn back to a card here. A lot of you have had suppressed emotions because you weren't able to just express who you are out of fear of losing the respect of others, out of fear of not being seen as this strong warrior. I'm really sensing an authoritative energy where this person had to hold it together because if not, everything would fall apart. You have a lot of people who depend on you. So, whew, it's time. This is a message that I'm getting is it's time for me now. It's really time for me. Um, I really do want to explore my feelings. I'm tired of being cut off from my feelings. I'm tired of having to just put them to the side to just keep going forward with life. This is the person who has been taught don't cry. It doesn't matter if you're female or a male or whatever you identify as or whoever you identify as. You have been taught that it is weak to show emotion. It is weak to be vulnerable, and it has weakened you in spirit in ways that you haven't gotten a chance to really resolve until now. The universe is wanting you to resolve this right now. So I'm going to start with the automatic drawing and see what I come up with, what the universe wants you to know. Automatically, I'm getting the number 82. I see 74. Maybe that is important to you. Let's see here. I'm seeing a kneecap. Maybe some of you have had an injury to your knee before. I'm seeing the initials TW, TW. Let's see what else we have here. What else does the universe want you to know? For some reason, I feel like a lot of you have been having a lot of meetings lately. A lot of meetings lately. Some of these meetings have been very uplifting. I'm seeing a lot of brain activity. Some of you have been holding it together, although your brain feels very scrambled. You've been feeling scatterbrained. Okay. Wow. I'm just seeing that your capabilities of funneling a lot of information through your own mind is very strong. It feels like you pick up on numbers really well. So a lot of you may be very good at math, company accountants, specifically bankers. You may use calculus in your profession. Some of you have very great recollection of your family tree, your family history. I'm getting a family tree here. 1978 may be an important date to you. Birthday, or something happened in 1978. Some of you were 17 in 1987. What else do you want to reveal to the universe? What else do you have for the collection? Some people here may be getting a divorce or breaking up. There is some ending that is occurring, but this is not giving me the feeling of an ending that is so negative. This is like you are breaking up, but someone's very understanding of this breakup. Like it's almost like the passion was lost a while ago. That may ring a bell with some people here. Best of luck to you in your new journey if this is you. Also, that is a very good thing to end things in an amicable way where you're not in a negative place with the person and you both understand that your souls are going to grow beyond this moment. Yeah, someone's going on a spiritual journey and they need time for themselves. Yeah, someone's splitting up with a lover here. I see that some people will be starting a spiritual journey and you will be finding your soulmate or your love, or you'll be learning how to love more on this journey here. I'm getting the message, it's all coming together. You're going to have an epiphany or a vision where everything that you're questioning is coming together. Somebody's inklings are about to be answered. You're about to receive answers on a whole other level. Specific person is coming through. Anything else? I just keep getting the message that someone's really good at math, specifically division. Okay, let's go ahead and see which archangel was presiding over this read. Universe, let us know which archangel we should include in our prayers this week. We have, is there one or is there two? One or two? I feel like there is two here. Let's see. Okay. We have Archangel Raphael and Archangel Metatron. So Archangel Raphael heals the inner and outer selves, guides, healers. Archangel Metatron encourages focus, motivation, and organization. Okay. So you have Raphael and you have Metatron here. You should include these angels in your prayers. You should also focus on journeying within and also gaining that inspiration and motivation to continue your life and your spiritual journey in a way that works for you. So not completely letting go of your structure, but finding a way to include inner exploration within your day-to-day life. Okay. Let's see what affirmations we're going to leave this message off with. I am creating my reality. I am organized on every level of my being. Okay, this group is perfectionists. We know that you are organized, okay? And you're creating your reality. So when you allow the magic to come back into your life and you set your mind to creating that experience of happiness, bliss, uncertainty, excitement in your life, it will come about. So go ahead and start planning those vacations, planning those excursions, and allowing yourself to feel your best and feel happy again. Okay? One more affirmation. One more affirmation. Or a few more that might jump out. I am excited. I am creating more favorable circumstances for myself. Okay, so whatever that step is that you need to take to make your life exciting again and happy and healthy and fulfilling again, you're going to do it. You're going to be excited. You will be creating those favorable circumstances in your life. So, with that being said, that concludes this read. I am so happy to deliver these messages to you. If you ever want to book a personal read with me, you can go ahead and message me on my Instagram or any of my other social medias, and we can set up a time if you'd like. If you want to support my channel, just check out the links in my description box. And yeah, you can watch any other of my videos, and they are all timeless and will apply to you at the time that you need them. I also have my meditations up, and I'm excited to create more content for you. And all I want you to do is stay happy, stay healthy. Peace out.